Hello. How are we all this week? How was your weekends? How is your week feeling? Again, I can't get that thing up there, so ta-da! I'm gonna have to get a picture or something, aren't I? Just to fill that space. Try and do that for next week. I will do that for next week. So this week we're going to pick three cards. What do we need? How do we get it? And what's stopping us? And I pick these cards that I've got so many different decks of different types. You can do that card reading anytime, anywhere, whichever way you want to do it. You can always pick it. What do you need? How do you get it? And what's stopping you? And the reason that I use that all the time is because it's quick, it's easy. You get what there's no if, buts or maybes. You get what you need. And the first two cards are what do you need and how do you get it? It's like, oh yeah, okay, so how can I bring all that in? And my favorite card is the last card. What's stopping you? So a lot of the time when we're in our own way, we can't see what's stopping us. We don't know what's stopping us. And so if we don't know, we can't change it. And so I really like that card because, we can see the card and go, oh, it's a great card. And then it's like, yeah, but we're not accepting that or we're not allowing that into our world. So how can we shift that? And normally the first two cards will help to be able to shift that into, then it will become a positive within the week. So that's sort of the plan, to switch that last card every week into a positive for you so that you can bring that as a strength. So I went on the weekend to a Buddhist meditation, and it was divine. It was exactly what I needed, and it was on emptiness. And a lot of the time, delight. Yeah, it was a delight. Emptiness. And so a lot of the time we try to fill ourselves full. We try to keep busy. Well, we will always say that a lot of the time. How have you been? Oh, busy. And it's like that emptiness doesn't get a chance to be able to be felt. That connection that we can get when we feel the emptiness, when everything is nothing and nothing is everything space. A lot of people don't even know what that space is within themselves. So yeah, it was a note this week for me to remind myself to slow down, to breathe, and to know that my world is not the outside of me, it is the inside of me. And whatever I'm creating in here and whatever I'm holding in here is what's allowing me to bring out what's in my world. So like we create our own movie, as I say. On the weekend they were talking about our mind creates the objects, whatever objects we need. So it might be an event, or it might be some flowers, or it might be a cushion, that we create the objects with our mind. And so that's another part, isn't it? A whole nother part of our mind and how crazy our mind can go over time as well. So if these things are resonating, drop me a comment, send an emoji, whatever it is for you, because when you acknowledge it, go, yes, I get that, that's resonating for me. When you comment or you're bringing it to you, you're saying, yes, hell yes, that is it for me. So what do we need? How do we get it? And what is stopping us? So this will be interesting to see it. I just realized that I've never really explained why I choose those cards. What do you need? How do you get it? And what's stopping you? Okay, let's go. What do we need? Yeah. How do we get it? And what is stopping you? I love it. Okay. These are different cards. I don't think we've ever had these cards. I always find that when you're doing readings, especially at certain times, like with certain people or certain like this as a live, we get the same cards. I guess it's the things I always say, well, we haven't learnt exactly what we needed, so we need it again. And it's like now we're coming in at a different energy, and then all of a sudden it hits, mind blown. That's what happens. So what do we need? Power. We can look at this in so many ways. So you have control over your life. Know your power and your own worth. Very important. It is time to acknowledge all that you have created. Are you allowing others to overpower you? When times are difficult, think about what you can achieve. You are never powerless. It is time to acknowledge your power and feel your empowerment in every word you speak and every action you take. So when we give our power away, it's not because someone else is taking it. It's because we literally give it away. We don't need to give it away, but we do, because society teaches us lots of things over the time on to be powerless. But to be powerful means we fill our cup first, means we connect to ourselves first, means we don't feel like outside of us is directing our world. We become the director. Like what I learned about the emptiness, we become the director. We are the projector. So our mind needs to be on par, so that what we're projecting is power, is more of a positive or a fullness to ourselves, that we feel in charge of ourselves. So what do we need? We need power. How do you look at the world? Do you look at the world like it's happening to you or for you? That's a really good one to ask yourself this week. Is this happening to me or for me? Because when it's for you, it means that it's coming from here. It means that we're directing the movie. If you feel like, oh, this always happens to me, I don't know what's happening. Like, why does that person always treat me like that? Why did that? Those things, you're being powerless. You're thinking that it's outside of you coming in, where it's inside of you going out, and projecting it out and mirroring it out for you to be able to enjoy your life. So what do you need? Power. Check in on yourself, whether you're giving the power or you're being overpowered. What's stopping you? Evidence. Oh, sorry. What do you need? How do you get it? Evidence. So how do you know what power is happening, like whether it's coming from within you or whether you're letting other things rule you, is evidence. So start looking for the evidence. Start looking for the messages. They're all around you. They're all within you. Your body will share with you what you need. So the evidence. No jumping to conclusions here. See what is as is. Allow every situation to be unblemished by you. Your experiences from the past may colour how you see what is going on now. Let today's evidence speak to you in a clear light of a new awareness. There are always indicators to guide you towards the easiest path. See the evidence and clues that surround you. So looking for the clues, looking for the messages within everything that's happening. So ask and you will receive is a massive part of the evidence. If you ask, it's because the answer is already there. So ask, how am I giving my power away? And how can I get my power back, if that's what's happening for you? And if you are in your power, how can I keep myself there? What do I need to do to replenish myself? What do I need to do so that my cup doesn't get emptied out? And look for the evidence. Look for what do I need now? And then you're looking around, you might find a flyer and it says, fill your cup today. Or, like the little messages are all there all the time. We just need to open ourselves to be aware of them. So allow yourself to receive your evidence, receive your messages so that you can stay in your power. And what is stopping us? Light. So the lightness of life, we're ascending as such, doesn't really matter about the words, but we're lightening up. That's what we want to be doing throughout our world. We want to be lightening up so that we can stay powerful, that we can keep growing, and that the evidence that we're finding, we're not looking for that down in the depths of the horrendousness of life that can happen sometimes. We're not looking, because if we look for the evidence there, we're going to find it there. So we're looking for the evidence at the highest place that we can be. Like when I say, even if you're in sadness or a so-called negative emotion, be at the highest part of that. Be at the lightest part of that. So that's where you're getting your information. That's where you're filling your cup from. So what's stopping you is that you may be looking for the evidence down low. You may be looking for it in the depths and in the sludge of stuff, like this always happens to me and here we go again, and those sorts of things. So when you're looking down there, you're always going to find it. If you think someone's done wrong by you and you're looking for the evidence down here, you're always going to find it in some way, and it's just not fun and joyful. It's not from a joyful place. So taking a breath and lifting it up this week, taking a breath and finding the positive, even in the highest part of, even in a sad moment. You want to find the highest part. So light, what do we have here? What's in our way? What's stopping us? Allow more light and love into everything that you do. Remember, you are love and light in action. Fear is heavy. It's the stuff that's down here. Love is light. Do not complain if you are in darkness. Rather stop and switch on the light. You don't need to take life so seriously. It's time to lighten up. Be joyous and radiant, and your pathway is lit. You can light up the way for others with ease and confidence at this time. So by you shining your light, it means everyone around you gets that light as well. Like you're emanating that light. And so when you do that, other people start to go, oh, I had a really great time with you. You know, it's not that you're giving away your power. You definitely don't want to be doing that. You're not giving away your power. You're holding the space. You're holding who you are in the lightest version of you. And as we start to do that, we can stay there. And I sort of see it like popping, punching through ceilings. There's a point that we get to that we feel like we're at the top of that space, and then we pop through. So once we pop through, we come into a new space that we can then embody. We can then bring all of our parts of our being into this new space. And it's like we have new eyes. Sometimes it's like, oh, the veil's been lifted. What? I didn't even know this existed, because we're a lot lighter. We've come through, we've busted through the ceilings, as I would say. And then we start to resonate here. And then we do what we need to do here. We fill our cup again. We find what our power is in this space. We look for all the evidence so that we can stay full and we can keep, and we're up and up and up and up and up. And then we lighten up again. We go through the process again. So I always say it's like a spiral that we're going up, we're going up, we're going up, and we're just spiraling. We're just spiraling through this. We can also spiral down, yes, pick or choose, but we can choose to spiral up. And as we do, we're creating new power all the time. So as we move up and come through to that next space, we do it again. And it's a lot lighter the next time. So let me know if this resonates. I just wanted to do a quick little thing because I got these new cards. I'm not sure how this is going to work because I'm going to try and take my phone off here and use these cards. So if you want to stick around for that, please do. It's just my new deck, my translucent deck, which I'm very excited to use. It has been a learning curve, and I'm actually going through and relearning my tarot again because these cards I use a little bit differently in that, yes, sometimes the tarot part comes through, but I feel like I need a refresher in that. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, refreshing on my tarot so that I can go a lot deeper in my readings. I use the cards as a tool. Like any cards, whether it be these cards, tarot, whatever it is, they're a tool. So ideally, I'm channeling from within me. I'm channeling whatever you need. I just switch on and go, what do you need? And then with the cards, they just look like a little, oh, here you go. This is a little thread. And so then we follow that thread. And that's where the juice comes in. That's where you find all the things that you really need and that are there for you to be able to shift and lighten up your life, so that you can stay in your power. And that cards sometimes just help with that evidence. We like, as humans, we like to have evidence. So when we're talking through the spiritual space, sometimes when we do readings and things, people are just like, when you have those moments, having cards and things sometimes helps. It just helps our human mind to digest what is happening. So we can use these tools along the way. And I love teaching people how to use the tools, but I also love giving readings for people because it just helps we all need a little support in life. And if we can't have support, then we feel very lonely and very on our own and question. We question a lot of the time. We can't stay in our hearts. We go up into our minds and we start questioning and making stories and all of that. So let's see if we can do this. All right, so I'm going to just give these cards a little shuffle first. What do we need? And we will pick 3 cards and they overlay over each other. So what does the collective need today? Oh, okay, that one. Let's see, 2 more, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful. All right, let's just take you off here and I'm going to turn you around. All right, this is going to work. Perfect. Okay, so what these cards do is, see, we pick 1, 2, 3, and they're beautiful. I really love them. So you can layer these cards. You can layer them on other cards, but you can just use them like this. So this is how I've been using them so far. So first card is that swirling of energy. So like what we were talking about with the power, and really going within and finding our cup full and doing our spiral of life, as we were just talking about throughout that reading. And then what we do is you put these over the top. So ideally, to me, there's a protection there. There's a human and energetic space that are coming together. So these guys, oh yeah, there you go. These guys, and I love dragons, like dragon energy. If you're not using dragon energy right now to move through with all of this, they are the best protectors. They are, and there you go. Look, there's the protection there. It's wrapping around our spiral. It's wrapping around our energy. It's holding us so deeply and bringing the energy, bringing whatever we need and allowing that to happen. And so then we put this girl on top. So there she is. She is Pentacles. So our human part. How are we going to serve when we're in our divine? Like, look at that. That's so balanced and so held on the physical and emotional and mental. It feels like it's all covered. You're ready to go. What are you going to do with that? Like the pentacles are about, like, how are you going to manifest that into your world? Like how are you going to make, so it might be like oh, wow, I've just realized who I am in so many ways from doing all this work. And now, how am I going to bring that into the world? What would you like to do? How would you like to do that? And so just taking the time today to maybe do some journaling or whatever around that. What would you like to bring into this world? And using your gifts and the things that you're learning from the inside of you, from listening to these readings each week, from doing the work yourself, how are you going to bring that out into the world? It's time to action right now. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Okay, let's put you back here. All right, so that's it for today. And please, please, please let me know how this all went for you. What's been happening in the last week that you've brought into this week? What are you wanting to shift and change this week? So let me know and we can journey that together. We can move the energy together. The community space is so incredible and so strong. When someone offers up, then it gives someone else a chance to offer their parts up. And so that is where the magic happens. And we need to become one within ourselves and as a collective. So let's do that. I'm very excited. Have an incredible week. Bye.